Hi everyone, it's a 4-gun guy. I'm up at the range doing another video. This was an interesting stage at the last match we had. I did pretty well on it. I think I dropped one shot on it because I slapped the trigger. You'll hear me say that a lot. But what I want to do is let's go over the stage brief. Let's talk about how you can shoot it, because you see a whole bunch of stuff sitting out here. There's a bunch of different ways you could. We'll talk about some options depending on what the stage brief says to shoot off of, how you might think about that, and then we'll go ahead and shoot it, see how we do. So if you're ready to go, let's get to it. Well, here's a stage brief. For this match, you shot 3 shots off of each culvert, so right, middle, and left. Or you could go left, middle, and right. You could go middle, right, left. Didn't matter. He didn't give an order. The targets, there are 3 targets, very close range, 296 yards. So again, and if I miss one, it'll, you'll laugh, but for these rifles, right, this is a chip shot in golf. You're just off the green. So the difference was there was a sequence that you had to think about. So off the first prop, whatever you chose, it was large, medium, small target. Off the second, it was small, medium, large, and off the third, it was large, medium, small. So you had to remember that sequence. So that's the stage brief. Let's talk about how you might consider shooting that thing now. A lot of different ways you could shoot this thing, a lot of different ways. Luckily, these targets are straight out in front of these culverts, so it's not like they're off skewed to the right or the left or anything like that. Sometimes we've had that. Sometimes he set a target here that's fairly straight, and then you've got another one way over here to the left that can kind of be interesting. Most people shoot this prop like this, right? It's rifle, bipod, rear bag, you're there, right? Let's talk about that time element again. 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes, which means you have about 40 seconds or so on each prop. There's no different distances, so you're just dialing the same distance. So you should have plenty of time to get in position. This should be a perfect setup, right? A bipod and a rear bag. Now, that's for a close-in target. Sometimes the targets off these props are 800-900 yards out. Still a great position, right? Still a great setup with a bag and a front bipod. Be careful though, because when you look at a prop like this and you come up here and it's straight out in front of you, you're going, cool. If, however, this was a prop and the target was skewed to over here to the right, let's say it's 30-45 degrees to the right, all of a sudden your thinking of this kind of goes down the drain, doesn't it? Look at this. If I've got to shoot over here off this culvert, now it's just better if I just do, as my buddy Larry says, a man in his bag, right? And now you're just on a bag. I can swivel any way I want to. It's all good. This could go with this as well. In fact, I'll probably shoot it like this today. But the other options are, you could use your bipod, no rear bag, tripod, right? So I could have it set up like this. This is really nice, very stable. You've seen me shoot with a tripod before. If you haven't, I've got some videos on that. Very simple, very stable. And I could just go from here to there, over to there with the tripod. And as a matter of fact, that is how I shot it at that match. Some things to think about with the tripod. You either need to have some leg chaps, which I do. I lost 2 of them up here. No one turned them in, so I only have 1. But I would put it right here on this knuckle, or I would take this knuckle down to here. This one probably down to here. This one down to here. And the reason I'm doing that is I look at this prop, right? I want an open space for the butt of my rifle and my hand to go to. I don't want to be screwing around with one of these knuckles. And you'll get into that. So another thing, I'm just trying to tell you guys to think about everything, because if you don't, you're going to get up there, you're going to have a knuckle in your way, and now you're fighting this. And on this stage, it won't matter that much, but on a stage, it's very quick, and you've got to move a lot. That 3 or 4 seconds you screw around with that knuckle can cost you time every time you set up your position. So just think about things like that. And then the last way, which is the way I actually shot this at the match, and you know what, we'll just shoot it this way today, was with my front bag attached here. And I just love this setup. I love this setup because it's so stable, it's so easy. It doesn't matter what direction the target is, because here I don't have a bipod with the legs to worry about. I can swivel, look at that. I can swivel wherever I need to swivel with this thing, and I can use my tripod as my backup. Now, those are the most of the ways you could shoot this thing. Let's shoot it, and then I've got one more thing I want to talk about. Got the scope cam on, it's not running. Get this out of here. Load and make ready. Start my round just a little bit like I always do. Safety is off. Start the trigger cam. We're recording. Okay, here we go. So buzzer goes off, down in position, tripod over. I'm looking at the target. I'm aiming at the target. I'm on the target. Impact, large, medium, small. Okay, small one looked like it went a little to the right when I hit it. Now I'm here, center. I'm looking at the targets because now I've got to go small, medium, large. I've got to remember that. Target, impact, impact, impact. Okay, back. Now, do you see what's going on? I don't have a bag to worry about. I don't have a tripod. I don't have anything to pick up except this bipod I'm in. Large. A little jiggly on that one. Medium. Hold the trigger back, Tony. Don't slap it. And there you go. Cleaned it. Mag is out, bolt is back. So there we have it. That was a pretty tight stage, pretty well run, I think. As I said, we had 2 minutes, so you got plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time to run this. Let's talk about if he throws this boat in the mix. Okay, he's thrown this boat in the mix before, so he's actually done like right, center, boat, left, 2 shots each, and that turns into an 8-shot stage, or 3 shots each turns into a 12-shot stage. But here's the thing, you could still do what I did. The difference is you'd throw a bag up here for the rifle, and the tripod would just go back there. That's a lot to think about, and this goes back to the simplicity of Larry's thinking, and that is a man in his bag. So I do things differently. Maybe the next time we shoot this, I'll shoot just a bag if it's this close of a target. Further out, because I'm not that stable, I'll probably go with my tripod. So if I had done that, then what I would have done, and he said, shoot off of here, shoot off of the boat, shoot off of this culvert, I would have brought the tripod around. I would have just put the tripod here. I would have, and I forgot to turn that off. Let's do that. I would have had a bag that I would have just, when the buzzer went off, I would have just thrown this bag up there, got down, shot that shot. Now here's the kicker, guys. If you come over here and you do this and you do this, target's out here, you're right-handed. You got to make your mind up. You're either going to come on here and straddle this, which you can. Nothing wrong with this at all. I'm on it. I'm on the target. Or you're going to shoot offhand, left-handed, right? Either way. Or before the stage starts, you can look at the props and you can say, well, I think there's a gap here. And there is a gap here. And I'm going to come right here. So comfortable, so comfortable. My elbow is supporting me. I mean, it's just really, really nice. Let's shoot this sucker off the boat. Just to see how we would do it. Let's do it. Start the trigger cam. So remember, I still have this bag on front, right? I would just, my bag would be here from when I threw it. From up here, boom. I'm down on it. Look at that, I'm on the target. This was small, medium, large, I believe. Impact. 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 I think I hit that. Did I? Or did I? Might have missed it. I might have slapped the trigger on the biggest target. But anyway, my point is, then you're golden. Then the bag stays. You come back over here, and you're just right there and back on your tripod. So, again, just some different ways to think about the props. I am not telling you to shoot it like this, right? It's a lot to think about. If you're comfortable with just a bag, shoot this with a bag, and it doesn't care where he says you've got to shoot from, right? It doesn't matter at all. So anyway, hope this one helped. Really appreciate all the likes, the subs, the comments. It's really, really great to have all that. Do me a favor, just email a buddy, say, hey, go watch this guy. We'll go watch a couple videos. He might help you out with your shooting. I'd appreciate it. And until next time, guys, shoot straight.